Good afternoon, everybody. We're here in Port St. Joe today. We're going to go on a little history trip here and try to learn something new. The Old St. Joe Cemetery, the fence portion of the Old St. Joe Cemetery constitutes only a small part of the original burial ground of the city of the Old St. Joe. 1835 to 1841 has buried sites. Yellow fever victims lay in the unmarked graves that surround the area. Was used by some of the early 1904 to 1940 residents of the present city of Port St. Joe. Most of the graves are both erased or unmarked. A new cemetery was established in 1957. Yeah, so we're gonna walk this way. Yeah, if anybody ever does come here, just make sure you're careful. When I was turning around up here, I almost got stuck in the process, but luckily we were able to get out. But yeah, we're gonna go on this side of the road first and look at these grave sites, and we'll cross over to the other side. But yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. W. Brace, Brooke B. Janus, DJ. I can't read it. If you guys can read that, tell me. We'll cross right there. Definitely unmarked, all right. Look at that. No signs of it. When I was at the museum yesterday, the lady was telling me that there's a tombstone there that they had brought, I guess, from this area down there, supposedly. You gotta be careful. Watch out for the cactuses. Uh-oh, got a sand spur in my leg, but we'll get it. Wow. But yeah, once again, we're here in Port St. Joe. Wow, look at this. 1912 to 1956. One day I know I'll probably be in a grave somewhere. It's sad, you know, it's just how life is. Willie E. White, Florida, 1878, Service United War, W2. July 4th, 1912, October 5th, 1952. Wow. Gosh, I guess people only lived about around 40 years back in those days. People have started to live longer, I guess, with the healthcare system and realizing what's good for you and what's bad for you. And of course, back then there was a lot of war going on, and you know, that didn't help the situation. Now look at this right here. Tell me this, why is there so much green moss growing around this area right here? You don't see it but over there, and that's it. So we got one tombstone here. Okay, we got a grave site right here. Let's take a look at this. Larry C. Thomas, May 10th, 1920 to March 16th, 1957. But yeah, if you guys ever have been in an old cemetery and you have an experience you want to tell me, let me know in the comment section. Maybe one of these days we could meet up and go do a video together, possibly. Can we read this? I can't read that, guys. If you guys can read that, let me know in the comment section. It's hard because I'm looking at, you know, with the sun glaring at it, because it's, you know, it's bright out here. It's kind of hard for me to see, but you may be able to see it better than I can. Wow, look at that. That is old. We'll go across the street here in just a minute. Yeah, there's so many unmarked graves here. It's insane. That's what the lady said at the whatever it's called. Look at this one right here. Wow, this one's so old you can't even, there's nothing there to read. Go across the road here in just a minute. We're gonna walk down here and see if we can't see anything. Oh yeah, there is another tombstone down here. I see it right over here. Good thing I walked down here. Oh, it's just the construction site across the street there. Let's see if we can't read this. Can't even read it. There's nothing there. Gosh. Gosh, 1934. Wow. You can't even read them. They're that old. I mean, that's probably at least 1900. It's weird how all this peat moss just grows around the tree right where the grave sites are. It's just, I've never seen that before. We got another one right over here. There's a trail leading back here into the woods, but we're not going to go down that. We're just going to stay right in this area, I guess. Maybe we'll walk down. I see a lake over there, so we'll go over to that lake and take a look. World War II. Wow. Yeah, we'll go walk over to that lake real quick, then we really do need to get back. You know, all kinds of dirt in my shoes right now. Don't you hate when that happens? There's definitely a lake over there. Probably can't go any farther. Is that a pond? Oh, that's somebody's backyard. Okay, I thought that was a pond. I was going delusional. But yeah, I love exploring history.